Let's set you up on Sublime real quick. It's really simple. So what you're gonna do is you have Sublime installed, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so just do File and then New File, and then call it whatever you want. Make sure you do .py after the name. So
Okay.
just to tell your computer that it's a Python file.
File. New file. Mm. How do I name it? Oh, probably have to save it first.
Yep. And then put it in like a folder where you know where it is or something.
Okay. Save it. Coding lessons. Oh, god damn it.
Let me shut my door in case someone tries to disturb.
Put a do not disturb sign.
You figured it out?
Yep.
Cool. So open up command prompt. You get to be a hacker.
Cool.
So what you need to do to get into that folder is just type cd space and then the directory. So you can see on my screen it's users/zack/desktop/code tutorial.
Okay.
Let me know when you have
So,
that.
give me 1 second. I think I'm done. Man, prompt. I don't know why my name is test.
Your name is Test.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I did to this. Alright, whatever. Backslash. Oh, man. Backslash. Oh, this is not recognized. Users test. I don't know why it says user test. Oh, does it matter if I...
You might be able
Oh,
to get away with it.
I see the problem. Does it matter? So it's installed on a different drive than my Sublime. Does that matter?
No, it shouldn't matter.
Okay. I'm gonna share my screen with you really quick.
Sure. Let me turn mine off.
Oh, I can show whole. No, that doesn't help. What the? Why can I not show my whole screen again? Oh, screens. I'm so dumb. There it is. Okay.
Oh, shit. Join stream. Okay, so
Or wait, is Sublime on that? Wait, no, I'm not even sure.
unrecognized. Um. Oh, okay. So just go back to the folder where your thing is, wherever you put your Python file,
Where I put Python.
or like the one you're working on right now. wherever less than 3 is.
Okay, so I put that in.
Okay, so do type in command prompt, type cd. Now go back to the search bar. Copy that. Space. And then paste it.
Oh.
Yep. Try that.
Then run it.
Yeah. There. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, that's right. Did it go in? The fuck?
Does that mean it's working?
Maybe. Let's see. Type Python 3.
Into here?
Yeah. One word Python 3. Don't click enter yet.
Wait, what?
Don't click enter yet. Space. Lesson3.py.
Wait, so lesson okay.
Yeah, lesson3.py. Okay, so in lesson3.py, just do print hello world or something.
Whatever.
Don't forget the quotes.
Ah.
Always need the quotes. Save that, and then... Yep.
Okay.
And then try to do the same command on command prompts. Oh, no, just type Python 3, lesson3.py.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh.
There you go. What the fuck? Hold on, let me look at my terminal for a second.
Well, I think it might be because it's on my E drive, but this is on my C drive.
Yeah, that's
I don't know
true.
if that. I think that's the
What is
raw.
test though? Is that?
Dude, I don't know what the fuck test is. Let me see. Let me go there.
Someone's probably watching this and they're like, Zach, you fucking idiot. There might be a command to change this. Maybe you can run PowerShell. Can you try to search PowerShell?
Yeah. I don't know what test is.
Weird.
I must have named it test. Is that what I just did a long time ago? Probably.
That is so strange.
Oh wait, one of the users is called test?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know how to switch users? Fuck, what is the command to switch users? I never had to do this because I'm always the only user.
Well, yeah, I see Eric as one of my users, but for some reason on my C disk, Test as the user. Okay.
Fuck, that's 2007. That's not gonna help.
Okay, open the shutdown window and switch user. No.
Fuck it. Just use like, for now, let's just use PyCharm. We'll figure it out later.
Okay.
But I'll show you how to like. I'll do it in Sublime. So when we do figure out why that's the issue, you can go back and do it. This is just another way
Okay.
of coding. Here, I'll share my screen again. Oh, did I say PyCharm? I meant idle. Sorry.
Ah.
Yeah. Fuck PyCharm. All right. Am I live?
No, you're not.
Go live. All right. Cool. So like, what was supposed to happen was, you basically just run Python lesson3.py and it'll output whatever you want in terminal for you.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So today is a Skyrim day. We'll go for half an hour, just because there's not that much material in this part. But
Sure.
all right, so Skyrim. There's a part where you have to create a character, right?
Mhm.
So you choose a couple of races. So there's an elf, right? Or like the base races. So there's a Nord, right? A Redguard. Is that Redguard? An elf. What else is there? An orc, right?
Khajiit. Can't forget the cat people.
Khajiit. How the fuck do I spell that?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I have no idea.
I'm gonna look it up real quick. Khajiit. Skyrim. Wow, I butchered that. Okay. I forgot about the cat people. Wow. Okay. So like we have all these characters when you load into Skyrim. So what do they all have in common? Like, think of it this way. For the user, or for whoever's playing the game, what do they all have in common that, like, just what do they have all in common? So, like, for one, I'll give you an example, just so you know what I'm talking about. So, one, the player can walk, right? That's one thing they all have in common. So let's like list a bunch. I think I spelled that wrong, but whatever.
Close enough.
So they can all walk. What else can they do?
Interact.
Sure. So that's like E, right?
Yeah.
What else can they do?
Attack.
Sure. So that's click.
Attack.
Though they can jump, right? With space.
Jump. Yeah. Go to inventory.
What about some stuff that, besides interactions, what do they have specifically? Like one thing they'll have, like as an attribute, is health, right?
Oh yeah. Okay.
So health, I guess
Stamina.
your stamina, your shout. That's part of. Is that part of stamina? No, there's 3 bars, right?
Yeah. One's
I guess this is
Magicka.
Magicka. Yep. Fuck. So like when you make your character, you name them, right? So they have a name.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'll put that here. They all have a name. So I guess. Well, they have an inventory too. But this one is go to. So we'd say that these are all like actions. This first line I wrote. These
Okay.
are all the actions. So, and everything else is like things they own. Or like we'll say this is things they have. Right. A name, inventory. They also have a level, right?
Oh yeah.
So that's like all the stuff that they have shared or something. They all have in common. So we can say that this is just the basic player. Okay. I'll go back into the whiteboard for a sec and just like write that in. So we have our. We'll make it a square. We'll say this is our player, right? So they have all those actions that we just listed, which is cool. So when you create your character, something in the code happens, and you are basically an instance of the player, right? So somewhere in the code, as soon as you click, like you accept, you design your character and stuff like that, and you accept, something in the code is going to say, hey, make or put Eric's character in the game so you can interact with all the other stuff. And then other stuff will interact with you, and they'll decrease your stamina, right? They'll decrease your magicka. You can put things in your inventory and stuff like that. We need a way of organizing that in order to just like keep all that information in one spot so you can quickly access it throughout the code. So this is called a class. Imagine it as like, just think of it in terms of video games for now. You'll see why I had you list the commonalities, but you're going to quickly see why I did that. So we'll say class player. I have to pull up the documentation real quick. I have it right here. Class player. So this is how we define a class, right? So if we want to like put you into the world, so this line here, line 15, when I said, hey, put Eric's character in the game, we'll say player Eric equals new player. I think that might be actually Java, but let me just check real quick. Yeah, I fucked that up. So you don't have to do all that. It's just player. It's just Eric equals player. Right?
Oh, okay.
So there you are. I put you into the world. If we run this, absolutely nothing happens. We'll add some role play to this. We'll say this is Skyrim simulator. Right? So nothing's gonna happen. Fuck. You're just there. You're a player. You're initialized and it terminates. So let me put you in, or let's write all your attributes. So Eric has inventory. Oh, is that a thing? So what could we make an inventory? Something we talked about yesterday. That's like a backpack.
Wait. Wait, sorry, repeat that question one more time.
So like what? So based on all the stuff you and I looked at yesterday, what do you think we could use as like a way to represent an inventory? Like a backpack almost.
The square brackets.
Yeah, the list. So we'll say
The list.
list. Okay. So you have an inventory. It's empty right now because you just spawned. And then you have every player has a name, right?
Yes.
For now, you haven't done that yet, so we'll have it blank. So your name is. Do we? I think we'll do a lower. Sure, well, I don't fucking know. Yeah, they're supposed to be lowercase. It doesn't matter, but like that's just like a way. So this is a string, right? So you have your class player. You have a name. You have an inventory. We'll say your health equals 100 for now, right? So that's an integer. Yeah, we'll do Magicka. We'll start everything at 100. These are going to be all integers. And stamina, I forgot. Okay. What else do we have? We have a level. You're a noob, so obviously you're going to start at level 0. Right? Yeah, so that's all the stuff you have. That's like a basic. Oh, we could also say gold, so why not? We'll have gold. You have no gold. Cool, right? So that's like everything the player would have for a Skyrim character. You know?
Yeah.
Cool. So now if we run that again, I don't think it'll explode. Yeah, so it still works. So nothing happened. All right. So we're like, okay. Eric has spawned in. Now remember we talked about the word initialize, right?
Yes.
It's like when you first give someone stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So that's a function. You remember us writing that definition. I did not want it to do that. So it's weird. So it's like these two lines. Like that. Self. And then all that stuff. So we don't need this anymore. Okay. So. Right. That makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. So that's how this is how we're going to initialize stuff. So when you're in that like loading screen where you're like defining your name and your race and stuff like that, there's like a whole graphical interface. You type in your name. So that function would give you a name. So we'll say Eric. And what race do you want to be?
Let's go for orc.
Orc. All right, bet. So you're an orc. This will change. But for now, we're going to leave it like that. So we passed in two things. It's like any function, right? So what do you think I would put here? So we're going to have two items.
It would be would it be just Eric and orc put in?
Pretty much. So name and race, right?
Oh, race. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention. So this thing right here, where it's definition, initialize, all this stuff, it's basically this, right? So remember how we had functions before? Where like
they're the variables, right?
Definition, add is blah 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 that. Blah 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 blah. Add A, B. See that?
Yep.
Cool. So I'll get rid of that. So we're going to initialize your race. So I think it's, yeah. So you say self dot name equals name. I think that's right. It's giving me an error. Let me see that real quick. Yeah, okay, it still worked. Cool. Yep. Okay. So self is referring to this up here, right? So it's like, does that make sense? It's just like self. Like the way to think of it is like, this is yours or something. Like it's referring to just like this class.
Okay.
So the name of this class, self.name, is the name we passed in. I guess we'll create another race, another column for race. So self.race equals race, right?
Okay.
Jesus Christ. So that should run. Does that make sense for now?
Yeah. I got an error when I tried to run it.
Oh, what's the error?
It is invalid syntax on that line that you had the error on.
This one?
That's I have it on the def in the define initialize, that one, yeah.
So did you put these two lines, so like underscore underscore I?
Oh, it's two of them, huh?
Yep. That's weird.
Okay. Okay. Well, let me add race really quick as well. Race. Okay, now. Oh, still doesn't like it. What did I do wrong?
Before you do that, I'm going to set something up. It's cool.
Sure. Okay.
Does it work now?
No, here, I'll share my, well.
Sure, share your screen.
Okay.
Oh, def space init.
Oh, def space.
Yep, try that. There you go. See how it lit up.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
Sorry.
Awesome. Oh, good. Yeah, I know. Syntax gets annoying. But luckily we're on Python, so it's like easy like that.
Okay.
All right, so I made a little function here called run game. Just to like, have that lore. It's like we're playing the game. So you see how that works. We're just calling this function. And so far all we do is make your character. Cool, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So there's the opening scene. They like say, all right, Eric, walk up to the chopping block or something. And they mention your race or something. So they're like, okay, well, so we'll say, there's a chopping block. Here, let me add something cool. I think it's called delay. Python. So basically, like right now, I'm just like Googling. It's like, how do you do a Python delay? And you'll see what that is in a sec.
Okay.
It's like anytime you need something, you like Google it. You're like, all right, Google. Cool. I think it's just time dots. Okay. So, real quick. Sometimes the stuff that you see in here, like all the functions we're using, sometimes you got to add stuff in. So I'm going to import time like that.
Import time.
What that's going to let me do is just put like a delay so it's fun. So like,
okay.
So I'm going to put time dot sleep. No, sleep 3 seconds. So you'll see what that does. So like, it's going to wait 3 seconds. There's a chopping block. That's probably too much.
Oh.
We'll do 1 second. So if you never need it to delay, there you go.
How did you? What was the command for the delay again? Can you scroll up a little bit?
Oh, import time.
Oh, import spacetime. Okay.
Yep, you're gonna import a lot of stuff as you get through. Yeah.
Cool.
So
Cool.
that's that. So they're like, there's a chopping block, and this fucking dude is just like, all right, print. So you have been defined up here, right? We'll move you up here. Okay, so there you are. Time.sleep. Print, there's a chopping block. So we wanted to say, Eric, oh wait, I'm not streaming. Shit. Oh wait, no, I am. We wanted to say, okay, or orc, come up to the chopping block or something. So we need a way of getting that attribute. So all we have to do is say Eric dot name plus. Oh wait, no, we don't want Eric dot name. We want race because they're kind of racist, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Walk up to the chopping block, something like that, right? So you probably know what that does, right? Eric dot race. That's gonna get your race. Like it's pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple. I think I did that right. Yep. So it's like there's a chopping block. Orc, walk up to the chopping block. Let's put another sleep timer there. Just so it's more dramatic, right? Yeah.
All right. Let me see. Let's run.
Does that work for you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So now the dude is gonna ask for your name. There's a chopping block. What's your name? And so how do you think we're gonna do that? So we're gonna print another line.
Oh, how do I make it ask for my name?
Yep.
It would be print it would be name quotation marks. What is your close quotation marks space plus name, or would it be Eric? So let me see. How's it? Name, right?
Yeah, you just want the name of your character. So they already asked for your name. There's a name question mark, and then you're gonna respond.
Okay. Print Eric. Oh. Wait, do I want them to be able to re-say it back to me? Is that what I'm trying to do?
Pretty much, yeah. Or like yeah, they're just like, you're just like basically telling your name or something.
Oh, okay. So I just put Eric.
Well, like if we want to keep it, if we want to have it so it works for all players who play it. So like,
Oh.
so it's similar to this, right?
Eric. I've done this, but wait, Eric plus name. Oh, I forget how to do it.
Eric dot name. Like
Oh.
So it should just say your name.
Name. Run. Oh, what did I do wrong? Print Eric. Invalid syntax.
You share your screen?
Okay. Yeah, I think I got it.
Nope. Okay.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm good.
Bet. So does it work like this?
Yep.
Cool. So yeah, so that's like the basic class stuff. We're gonna add on to this. Why don't we add another person? We'll call him class. Oh Jesus, fuck. Class enemy, right? So enemy is pretty much gonna have the same stuff you do. Right? Maybe not magic because we're the only magic person. Probably not gold. I guess they have a race. They have a name. They don't have a level for now. That's fine. Okay. So we'll initialize them. We'll copy that. Let me go to that. Yep. So I guess fucking the guy who's cutting your head off. We'll call him. That's Bob, I guess.
Bob
equals enemy. So like, I just spawned an enemy. So like, you know in Minecraft when you like do a spawner egg?
Yeah.
It's basically this line right here.
Okay.
So it's all making sense in terms of video games, basically.
Yeah.
All right. So the enemy, his name's Bob. I forgot. Are they Imperials?
Yes.
Okay, cool. The first enemy's an Imperial. So we'll say, for the role play, we'll say, enemy appears. So Bob's there. So we're gonna make you kill Bob.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Violent.
Enemy appears. So one thing that we should do is give him some starting equipment. So we'll say start. We'll say inventory. We're gonna pass in an inventory, right? So you're asking about why you might use lists and stuff like that. Well, we can do it like this. So we'll say Bob starts with a dagger, 50 gold, fuck it, no, get rid of gold. We don't want that actually. That's gonna make it too complicated. A dagger,
Okay.
and I don't know, a health potion, like that. Cool, right? So that's his like backpack. It's in there.
Sweet.
Cool. So print Bob dot inventory after I initialize it here. So if we printed that, you're gonna see his inventory. Shit. That's kind of cool, actually. This is making me want to make a text-based game.
Oh, what did I do wrong? Health. Oh. Run.
Maybe we can try to do input.
Unexpected indent. Okay. Unexpected indent. God damn it.
Raw input.
Oh my god.
What's
I
the,
have like
oh,
just fuck 'cause I moved one indent and it made the whole thing freak out.
what's the error?
It was unexpected indent. Now I got a different error that says
Oh god.
line 49. Line and module. Do I not need this run game with the parenthesis thing?
You do. You do.
I do need that. Okay, it says here. I'll just share my screen.
All right. Let me stop sharing mine. I want to see if anyone is watching right now. Akash says, "Where's Akash?" I didn't. What's up, Akash? He's watching.
Oh no.
Oh, it's because I'm on the main show. I'm on our live stream. Oops. My bad. Okay, let me see your screen. Okay. Line. Oh. Actually, if you go to
That's
options, click options. Configure. Can we show general? Is there a way to show line number? Show line numbers in new window. Click that. Scroll or under where it says 72. That one. Click that. Click apply. Okay, that did nothing. Great. Okay, let me read your error. So it says run game. The fuck? Wait, can you read that error? I can barely see it.
Okay, sure. Trace back most recent call last file E coding lesson pi line 49 in module run game. Says
Okay. You missed a comma in enemy. Imperial's comma.
oh
There you go. That should work.
god, okay.
What the fuck?
Oh, I'm dumb.
Something
Just
else
have a
broke.
typo. I have a typo somewhere. There it is.
There you go. You're learning, Eric. You're learning. Cool. Okay. Bet that works now. So real quick, I'm trying to figure out how to get fucking input to work so you can kill it. Because we love killing stuff. Let's try just input. Is that gonna... Bear with me.
Sure.
Oh, perfect. Okay. It works today for some reason. All right. What do you do? Question mark. Okay. So let me share my screen again. Go live. This is going to be fun. This is the fun part.
Okay.
Go live. Okay. See this? So I just typed G equals input. What do you do? There's a chopping block. Name. What do you do? And you're going to basically end up typing kill. And that ends because we don't know what kill is. So we're going to have two options, kill or run. So we talked about this on the first lesson on how to do stuff based on certain actions. So what do you think we should...
It would be if kill. Oh. Yeah.
Yep, pretty much. No, you're right.
Okay.
elif G is run, else, well, otherwise we'll just not an option, right?
Okay.
Okay, so basically what's going to happen is you need to attack him. For some reason, you got bare fucking hands. You're going to fucking punch that guy.
Hell yeah.
So we need to define a function. So when you click your mouse in a game, it's going to trigger some action. So, Jesus Christ. Attack, right? So you're going to attack. And that is going to return so for some reason you have God hand.
Insta kill.
But you and I know that that's fucking impossible. We're just gonna test it. So we'll say that this is to do. That's like a thing people do to like denote something that's not finished, right?
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna do Eric. We'll say damage dealt equals Eric dot attack. That's fucking wild, right? And then we'll say Bob dot receive damage attack. Okay. And then we'll do Bob dot check. This is dark, sorry. Pulse. Right, we're gonna see if we kill him. Alright, so we're gonna define that in enemy. Definition receive damage.
Definition.
Right? Health minus equals damage.
This is under class enemy. Okay.
So self.health. Does that make sense?
Yeah, give me 1 second to copy that down.
Sure.
So what does like the negative equals? Oh, does it mean he loses those points?
Yep. Exactly.
Okay. Yes, got it. Good.
Cool. And then, well, we need to know, the game needs to know if it's a person's dead or not, right? Definition
Okay.
check pulse. So if health is greater than 0, right? We'll say print there's a pulse, right? Else health equals 0, we'll say, we'll do some weird role play and we'll say print the person there is no pulse, right? Does that make sense?
Oh, yes.
Oh wait, I think is it self.health? Let me pull up. Python classes. Yeah. So it's self.health. So I guess anytime you want to use these attributes, you just do self dot health, right?
Oh, okay.
Cool. So
Sure.
this should work. So like when you attack an enemy or something in Skyrim, it'll put out a number for how much damage you dealt, and it's gonna take away the health points from the enemy. And then obviously we need to know if they're dead or not. So in Skyrim, that would be like you just literally see them dead on the floor. But this is text based, so we gotta we gotta check that. But what happens if you run? Well, you die. So we'll say Eric dot die. You literally die because that's like definition die. We'll say
Fine.
self dot health equals 0, and then we'll print Eric, or no, we want to print self dot name died.
Does this have to be under attack, or does it matter where I put this definition?
Put that so it's not in attack, it's its own function.
Okay.
So definition die, right?
Okay.
Someone else joined the stream. They said hi. We have an audience.
Hello. Okay.
All right, so does that make sense? All that?
Yes.
Okay, so if we run it, it should just work. So I guess first off, we'll kill it, right? Oh, I fucked up. I forgot. I forgot
damage.
one of these. Yeah, we forgot the 2 dots.
Oh.
Oopsies.
So do the 2 dots mean continue?
So
like the stream?
So the 2 dots are like, okay, this is a function. Anything that's underneath me is part of my function.
Okay.
Yep. That makes sense?
Yep.
Cool.
Oh,
so,
unexpected indent block.
Oh,
God damn
I forgot receive damage as well. Wait. Oh, I didn't save. That's why. Oh. You know who it is? That's why I made a boo-boo. Cool.
Okay. Oh, what is wrong with this indent? Invalid syntax. Oh, I see my issue.
Oh no, I fucked up. Oh, that's why. All right, Eric, I misled you. Hold up. I will show you in a second.
Okay.
It's okay.
Invalid syntax.
You want to share your screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Invalid syntax. Is that an else statement?
Yeah.
Just backspace it because it's got to be basically on the same line as the if. And then just fix the indentation on the other stuff underneath the else.
This needs to be back here?
Yep. So that should work, right? What does that say?
Invalid syntax.
Press OK. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where I misled you. So
okay.
Delete that entire line, actually. The one that's an error. So you don't need that because it's an else statement. Now run it. It should... Okay, it's going to throw another error, but
Oh,
Oh, what's that? What's the error say?
it was just invalid syntax. Let me try. I think I had no. What have I done? EOL while scanning string literal.
What the fuck? Oh, oh, did you make it
Oh,
as?
I think I see.
Okay.
I'm just gonna fuck myself.
Dude, I misled you. I'll show you what I fucked up.
Unexpected indent.
Tag is not defined.
Where does this need to move to be not a wrong indent?
Oh, okay. So just. Oh, okay. So in the elif statement, just like print something underneath it, like tab into
Oh, I
it.
forgot to
Yeah, you need to put
print.
something under there.
Print.
Just be like he died or something, or not an option. Oh wait, no, you
Okay.
could say Eric.die. That's right. Oh,
Is that right?
yep. I think so. Okay, so before you run that, I actually misled you on like a bunch of shit. Because I was
Well, let me
thinking,
just make sure there's not any other dumb error about to.
oh, dude, there's gonna be a bunch in a sec.
Okay.
But 2 were given. Receive damage. Oh, whoops. Hold on, I almost have it fixed. Fucking shit, Python. Please. Making a bunch of syntax errors. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. Let me share my screen and you can fix it. I'll show you where to fix it.
Okay. Return outside function.
You see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so attack. You need to put in self. We forgot to do that. Self.
Okay. Attack. Oh, we just need to put self in the. Okay.
Yep.
Fine. Oh, so basically everything.
Every function we make, you just got to put self in it first.
Okay.
Yep.
Self and then return damage. Okay, let me see. Run. Return outside of function.
Oh, you need to probably indent it in
Okay.
definition attack or something, wherever it is.
Unindent does not match any outer indentation level.
The fuck? Yeah, there's a lot of indentation stuff you got to do. So I guess we could talk about indentation real quick.
Okay.
Let me go to the whiteboard. So, you have your code you write, right? So it's like definition, blah 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 blah. Your 2 colon things right here. So every time you're here, you need to click tab. So every indent is going to indicate that it's part of this function, right? So print, you can think of this as your indentation right here. Print Eric and stuff like that. So if you
Okay.
don't have the indentation right, it's going to like throw an error because it doesn't know where it's from. The same goes with while loops. So anytime you see this like colon, underneath this line, you need to have a tab. So you need to tab it, and that'll be what's part of the function.
So every time I need to click enter then tab.
Yep.
Okay. Do you just arrow key over one over so you don't knock down like your parenthesis or your quotation mark?
Wait, what was that? Sorry.
So when you like if you type like print, quotation mark, whatever, parenthesis, then you're done with it. Do you just arrow key once to the right and click enter?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Let me go into, oh shit. Okay. So like you're talking here. So I just go enter. Well, okay, so if you're in Sublime, it'll do it for you. But let's say you enter and you're here. Just click tab, print, Eric attacks or something. Right?
Got it. Okay.
And if you're here and you just click enter, it should just like, if you're in idle, I think it does it for you. But otherwise, yeah, you're just gonna have to look for it.
Okay.
So that's why like these programs are useful, because like it helps you with
You
that
can
kind of stuff.
see 'em.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anytime it says indentation error, that just means you messed up some indentation somewhere. Yeah. So like return statements in a function, they need to be indented like that to say that it's part of this function. If you're in Java, your function would, instead of doing indentation, you basically do like function name, that. In Java, you do it like that. So you have these two curly brackets. That just denotes what's part of that function. So like, so if I did that in Python, or not in Python, in Java, it would just like, no, because of these things. So, does that make sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me know when you fix that.
Got that fixed. Now I've hit an issue when I'm running says trace kill is not defined.
Kill is not defined.
Maybe I need to do Eric.attack enemy.
Wait, where's kill?
Oh, the if statement.
Oh, it should be if g equals the
If
string and then just kill.
oh, I have. Wait, if g equals kill. I mean, that's what I have. Yeah. Well, when I run it and then I type kill. You know what I mean?
I'll
Like
make
in the
it's case sensitive, so make sure you spell it correct. Or
okay.
oh,
Here,
here. Let me see your screen.
Yeah.
Who messaged me? Oh,
Probably like a really simple mistake I did. Okay, so run.
Wait, let me see. Okay.
Then it doesn't like this run game one for some reason.
Oh no, what that's saying is it's telling you where the error is. So in
Oh,
that line you ran, the error goes in there, and then it goes to the next couple of lines. So you did sleep. This might fix it. So we'll go back to my screen.
your screen. Okay, sure.
So like, just like put time.sleep in between every other line. Time.sleep
Oh.
1. It just makes it easier because like sometimes it doesn't like that. Like sometimes it prints too slow for the computer to catch up or something. It's like you need this just so your command prompt will like catch up.
Oh. Okay.
That's one quick fix. Ugh.
Okay. All right, now let's see what happens. Kill. Coding lesson problem, line 78 or set line 73, run game, Bob receives damage attack. Error name attack is not
Oh,
defined.
okay, yeah, that's another error. Yeah. So put in instead of attack, put damage dealt. You understand why that's wrong, right?
Let me see. It should be receive damage.
So when you pass or so dot receive damage is correct. So when we put in that value, it says like attack. We never actually defined it. Like that was just me being tired. But we're passing
Okay.
in damage dealt because that's the number that attack is giving us, correct? Like that makes sense. So like
Say it
this.
one more time.
So Eric.attack is giving us a number. And we're saying that number is equal to damage dealt.
Okay.
And so we're going to put that in receive damage so you can calculate if he dies or not.
Okay, let me find Eric attack. Oh,
You
I
see?
get. Okay, yep,
Cool.
I get it.
Yeah, I was tired and I put in attack. Sometimes that happens. You're tired and you fuck up. Does
Okay.
it run now?
Line receive damage takes one positional argument, but we're given two. So I must have.
Oh, okay. You forgot self again.
Oh, where should I have? Where did I forget self and attack?
In receive damage, self comma damage.
Okay. Let me find that. Receive. Wait, where was this? Let me see the self. Okay, damage dealt. Where was the self that I probably missed in damage? Again, receive damage. Receive.
It's an enemy.
It's an enemy. Oh, but I have self and receive. I have self second. Does that matter?
Oh, you gotta have it first. Self comma
Okay.
damage.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot that gotta get used to.
Okay, round 2. Or not really 2, but round
100.
yeah.
Yep, you'll have to
Okay.
get used to this. This is like coding.
Okay, different error.
Okay. What's this one?
This one says line 73 receive damage dealt. Because I spelled did I spell damage wrong? Okay, hold on. Self. Oh, I probably did the same thing I did with the incorrect ordering of self somewhere.
Here, let me see your screen now.
Yeah,
I can
sure.
check. So you're seeing there's different types of errors though, right? Sometimes it's syntax, indentation. It'll tell you. Da, da, da. Receive damage, self. Okay. Damage dealt. That's correct. Minus equals damage. Unsupported. Int and none type. What the fuck?
Did I just type something wrong somewhere?
Is it possible to like zoom in to your like go to options and or whatever it is, options. Just make the font a little bigger. Perfect. Okay. Damage. Ah, that's why. Okay. So on your attack, um, you return nothing, remember? Remember how we talked about when sometimes functions don't return stuff, it'll give you none.
Yes.
So go to the error, like go on the thing that's like displaying stuff. So read what the error says. It says you can't subtract none, a none type from an integer. So it's saying so you have 100 and you're trying to subtract none. And so you can't do that. So it's saying that that doesn't work because that function's returning nothing because you forgot to return damage in attack.
Oh. Okay, so how do I fix that?
So go to attack, your attack function.
Attack function.
It's in your player class.
Okay.
So under damage, or yeah, the line after damage.
All right.
Return damage.
Just like that?
Yep. And that should work.
Oh god, all right.
It's going. It's going. Yeah, so I guess it worked. You killed him.
Oh.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
So one more thing. Let's have it so it prints if they're dead. So go back to run game. Just do bob dot check pulse after receive damage in the kill function.
Oh. Wait up.
Nope. All the way down. So
I was right at the first
So
one.
after you did bob dot receive damage,
yeah,
do bob dot check pulse. And then parentheses.
Wait, what am I trying to? Let me see. Check pulse. Okay.
Yep.
So.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Oh, I don't have to do it. Oh, it automatically. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
They'll automatically do it for you. Actually, so in enemy and check pulse, you got to make sure you put in a self in there too. So the check pulse function.
Oh.
Yep. So every time you do a function, you got to do that.
So what does self mean?
Oh god.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure it refers to that class. Like.
Okay.
It's weird. Just for now, just know that you got to put it in every time you have a function within that class. But it's basically saying this object ID or something. I'm pretty sure like you're giving it its ID and it's running it. I could figure it out later for you if you want.
Okay. Okay.
It's a very deep question, you know. All right, so you should kill it. There you fucking go, dude. You killed it. You killed the enemy. So you basically built like a little tiny game. You can only kill someone, but you'd see how you might expand this and do other stuff. Yeah, I didn't get to go into why I made you list the commonalities, but I can do a quick thing on the whiteboard.
Okay.
Because I think that's enough info to chew off of now.
Yeah, dude, that was a lot. Thank you though, but damn.
Yeah, man. But I gave you a bunch of stuff if you want to make if you want to go a little more in depth later.
Okay, word.
So yeah, so if you want to do just text-based stuff, g equals input, and then make sure you have time.sleep just to make sure it doesn't break.
So if it goes too fast, it like freaks it out.
Yeah, so basically what happens is it's asking for your input, but it's like it just prints it too quick. Like
Okay.
printing it to your screen takes too much time. So yeah, that just fixes that. Okay, so all right, this will make complete sense to you. It's very simple, but it'll lead into what we're going to talk about next, either tomorrow or Monday or whenever. Um, okay, so we have an animal, right?
Okay.
An animal. Um, you would basically know how to make an animal function. It walks, it has a name or something, a species, whatever. Um, yeah, it's an animal. It walks, it has 4 legs, it breathes, it can die, it eats. That's an animal. So, what else is an animal? Well, you have a mammal. That's spelled wrong. And
Close enough.
I guess we'll say a fish, right? We'll say there's 2 types of animals, a mammal and a fish for now. Well, what animals could be mammals?
Dogs.
A dog, a cat, a moose.
Technically a bird by this logic.
Sure, a bird. And then we have what types of fish? We got a salmon and a goldfish.
Goldfish.
So this dog can move. This cat can move. This moose can move. This bird can move. This salmon can move. This gold can move. So we could say that all fish can move, all mammals can move. So therefore, all animals must move, right?
Okay.
You see? Um,
Yeah.
so what that means is they inherit from animal. So the animal function will give you a function called move, and all these animals can do that. But maybe mammals move by walking, but a fish moves by swimming, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Um, so a dog can bark, but a cat meows. And a moose, I honestly don't know what the fuck a moose makes. Do they make sounds?
Yeah, they make a grunting noise, I think.
Okay, a moose can grunt. And a bird can chirp or something, whatever they do. Um, a fish, a salmon can swim upstream, but goldfish can just be stupid and die. Do you see what I'm getting at? How
There's all like subclasses that inherit the traits of the the upper tree.
dude, fucking exactly. Hell yes.
Sweet.
Dude, you get it. So what we can do, we're not going to do it now because God, it's going to get really complicated. It'll take another hour to explain. But you can imagine so you have your player class, and so this time you have an Imperial or a Khajiit. Khajiits can fucking, I don't know what the fuck Khajiits do. They have a tail or something, but they can still walk around. So there's a way to say, okay, let's take a code from our previously defined class and make a whole new class that extends that class, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So why might you do that? Well, you can see here that you and I, in our code, we wrote 2 versions of enemy and player, but look at all the similarities in here. We didn't specifically write it in player, but player can also receive damage, and player we can also check pulse. So we could have written one class specifically, called entity or something, or objects.
Okay.
And
Okay.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
then
Yeah.
we could have differentiated by enemy does like something else or something. Our player has like abilities to move around and stuff like that. So we end up saving a lot of lines of code. So you can see when you and I were debugging this, we had to go in multiple places and stuff like that. When like we could have just debugged one line and that would have debugged everything.
Because we could have made a parent class for both of them.
Exactly. Dude, you got the
Okay.
intuition. You got the intuition. It's literally called parent class.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Nice.
So anything that uses stuff from a parent class, what do you think that's called?
Parent attributes.
We'll say it's called a child class.
Oh. Oh. Duh.
So
Okay.
it's like a parent gave birth to the children. Yeah. So if you're interested later, you could like look up how inheritance works, but it makes it. I always use like the animal example because that's like the easiest way to explain it.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So like you should make a little game with this
Okay.
logic and stuff. You can get really into it. It's good to practice because then you're gonna get all these errors and stuff like that. I definitely would research how to fix that error you had with the
With
test.
Sublime.
Well, Sublime works. It's just your command prompt.
Busted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So like I would just like Google the error or something. That will give you
Okay.
practice like figuring out errors and stuff. And when you fix that, expand this, like figure out how to like make a mini Skyrim simulator or something. It's like a text-based
Okay.
Skyrim. It'd be cool.
And I'll try to also clean it up and to make that parent class.
Yeah, definitely. So like
Okay.
I can pull up an example. Animal dog. Fucking shit, they didn't do it. I'll show you. Python inheritance. So the word you're looking for is inheritance.
Inheritance. Okay.
Yep. Let me pull it up for you. Python inheritance. Oh, okay. So extends, I think, is from Java, but this is how you would do it. So a person is an object, right? An employee is a person.
A person is an object.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I get it. They're not a literal person.
Okay, so oh fuck, now we're going into object. This is called object-oriented programming, by the way.
Okay.
An object is like a piece of data, right? That's all you need to know for
Okay.
now. Just imagine it's like a box somewhere, like a box that you can like, or no. Imagine it's like a piece of clay inside of your computer, and you can like form it to anything you want. That's an object.
Okay.
But they're basically just saying here that a person is an object, and an employee.
Okay, so person is
is
Okay,
a piece
is
of clay.
okay.
And then they're saying here that an employee is a person. So therefore an employee is also an object.
Okay, and is the employee then a child class?
Exactly.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can also say subclass.
Okay.
But yeah. So you see here that so an object is a person. So this is a person. So a person can get name, right? Return your name. Dot is employee. Check if it's employee. Return false. So then employee can also get name. Notice how we didn't define that here, right?
Okay.
They're using it from this class. And is employee, we're rewriting employee function here. So we're overwriting this. And we're going to say it's true.
Wait, why do we do that?
We
might be going too far now. I feel like every question is gonna lead to like another hour.
Yeah. All right. Here, I'll send you this. Fucking
Okay.
Play around, like read this and stuff. fix your Sublime because you'll love it. It's gonna make your life so much. Oh shit! I just accidentally
Okay.
X'd out. But yeah, fix your Sublime because it's gonna make your life so much easier. There's inheritance for you.
Okay. Okay.
Like I guess for
Okay.
that, just imagine like basically cross out of that function from the parent. You're gonna say, all right, I'm gonna make a new one, but for the child. So let me rewrite it.
Okay.
Yeah, well, read about it in this. Geeks for Geeks is good. There's a bunch of stuff in there.
Okay. All right. I'll give this all a read, and I will keep working and watching tutorials.
Yeah, man. The key is to practice because it'll help you.
Okay.
So like you notice how like I'm able to like quickly navigate through and shit, copy paste, find a bug quickly. That's all just
Yeah.
because like I've seen all these types of bugs like maybe probably thousands of times in my like 6 years I've done this.
Wow.
So I'm like okay, syntax error. All right, cool. That means I wrote something completely incorrect, or like can't add none an integer. I'm like, oh, I must have messed up here or something. So
And
yeah.
all the codes tell you the line so you can immediately find it and fix it quickly. Is that how that kind of goes, or are there times it doesn't do that?
Yeah, it'll say where the error was, where it
Okay.
was. Um, yeah, fuck. So that's another subject we could talk about is like types of errors, but
Okay.
we're going down the rabbit hole a little too far. Okay, so I think, okay, you got enough to play with. So I'd say for this week, like, figure out how to make like a Skyrim game. Like, go really in
Okay.
depth, like, go crazy, like, do whatever you want. Um, make a text-based Skyrim with objects
Okay.
though.
Objects like the clay, or objects like items in the game,
Uh,
or
or
both?
use classes. Use classes. I'll say
Okay.
that's a better way to
All right.
rephrase it. Because like you're technically always using objects, but we don't need to go into that either because we're going too deep for this
Okay.
explanation. Just
Okay.
just make a game, Eric. That's all you got to do.
Okay. I'll just make a game.
Yeah. Okay. I think that was a lot.
Yeah, dude.
So yeah, you know the basics of Python now. Um, yeah. So we'll reconvene. I want you to have some time to practice before I give you any new stuff.
Sure.
But if you have questions, just text me and be like, all right, how do I, this is the error I'm getting, help or something. And I'll probably be able to debug it quickly.
Okay, word. I'll get that Sublime working so I don't have to fuck with the indentation all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Can't. Okay, word up. All right, I'll give this a go.